Hello everyone, welcome back to the Glimpse of Gaming YouTube channel. I'm your host Van Dyke76. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about saying Malaire when I'm playing Brawlhalla and stuff. Or in general, I don't even know. But today, we're back on Brawlhalla. And yesterday, I believe, there was a new patch. And in the new patch, there came a new legend. Don't mind that my Petra is level 9. We have Mako here. I don't even own Mako. I don't have enough gold to buy right now, but we're just gonna check her out and stuff. So, she has 6 strength, 4 dexterity, 4 defense, and 8 speed, which is kind of ridiculous. Currently, right now, a lot of the pro players are saying the dexterity is one of the most useless stats right now. It is the most useless stat right now. Oh my god, that's a fly. I think I killed it, but I don't even know. Yeah, so dexterity, it's better to have a low dexterity character because they'll have higher in other stats. So, 4 dexterity is one of the lowest you can go. Pretty sure the lowest is 3. Because you can always take away dexterity with one of the stances. So, yeah, 4 dexterity is a pretty good stat. Defense being 4, that's something you do want to be pretty high. Defense is arguably the best stat in the game. Speed, having 8 speed also is very good as well. She can just dash around. I don't know if 8 speed is... It's good to have, but is it really worth it being detrimental to your other stats? Because you don't really need... Being very fast is nice because this is a fighting game, but, you know, at some point you don't really need it and you'd rather have more defense. And 6 strength is just very good and solid. You do want high strength on a Katar's legend because Katar's does sometimes have a hard time killing. Greatsword does not, so... But even then, having high damage on Katars and Greatsword is absolutely bonkers. So, yeah, that's Mako. She looks like this. She's a shark. That is fantastic. And, yeah, this is a female. You don't even get me started because there's a lot of characters in this game that could be mistaken as male. You could mistake Onyx as male. You could mistake... Some people I've seen have mistaken... Let's go to day, actually. Yeah, Mako, Onyx. I've seen people mistake Kaya as male. Yumiko as male for some reason. Nyx as well, male. I actually used to think she was male. Damn. And, where is... And Artemis. Now, I mean, yeah, sure, you can think she's female, that's fine. But if you know, like the actual fictional god, I think, some deity in some culture, I think Greek mythology, Artemis was a female, so I knew straight away, but I get how people don't. Aside from that, we've got her skins. She looks pretty cool in her base skin. She has some nice trident guitars. Then we have Abyssal Goblin Mako. She looks pretty cool. The guitar skins are pretty nice, and this great sword is very cool indeed. The skin is not my favorite though. We have Hammerhead Mako. I'm not really the biggest fan of it. It makes her look even more masculine than she looked before. And the guitars and greatsword aren't my favorite, but I do understand if you like the skin. The Hammerhead Sharks do look pretty cool. And of course, we have Orca Mako, or Orc 4 M4K0, I guess, or 0. I don't really care. She's got these pretty clapped. I mean, not clapped, but they're pretty basic guitars and the chainsaw greatsword. And if you did not know, the chainsaw greatsword is animated, so that's cool. Orca Mako is actually a mech. I don't know why, but it's kind of cool. So let's get into offline play. Let's go to training and check her out. I don't know whether I'll be just looking at her skins. I'm just gonna go with just the regular Mako right now. And actually, let's go through her stance, how she looks. Classic colors: blue, yellow, green, brown, purple, orange, cyan, sunset, grey, pink, red, white, black. I'm actually going to see how the other skins look in black. That looks cool. That doesn't look the best. That looks pretty cool as well. Yeah, sure, black looks fine. Synthwave, Skyforge, I'm also going to check this. Okay, those look really cool. Orca looks very good, and a Hammerhead looks very good. Gold Forged. Okay, that's fantastic. Maybe except the Hammerhead one. And back to classics. So, under stances, base stance, we discussed their stats before. Defense takes away from speed. That's actually pretty good, because she does have an excessive speed and pretty low defense. So if you want to do that, I definitely recommend it. Strength. I mean, it's taking away from her defense. She's going to have 3 defense, so I would not recommend this stance at all. Dexterity, as I said before, a lot of pros and a lot of players consider Dex the worst stat right now, so I wouldn't recommend this either. And speed, which takes away from Dex, meaning you have 3 Dexterity and 9 speed, which is kind of ridiculous. But to be honest, I definitely recommend base or defense stance. Actually, defense stance seems pretty good, because 7 speed is still pretty fast, and having the 5 defense makes her much more solid. But let's just hop in with her base stance.
Mako.
Let's go into the Small Brawlhalla just to check out her signatures. These aren't my first impressions, by the way. I just hopefully this bot isn't set to anything. Okay, yep, there's no setting. Okay, so let's go and get her katars. We haven't got them yet. The greatsword. Okay. Now, first of all, this greatsword skin is kind of cool. Of course, the greatsword. I'm not the biggest fan of the greatsword, to be honest. Oh, I got a lag spike there. I actually haven't played mobile in a long time. Okay, let's check out our signatures. So, neutral sig is a big thing. Let's check out the hitbox on that, actually. Show hitboxes on. Let's do that sig. Press frame step. Let's just keep going back and see how this sig looks in frame step. So here she is, and she's jumping, and there's still no hitbox. I mean, this is actually before. Okay, it's actually pretty small, but you know, that's fine. So this is something that'll hit. Let me set the AI to jump. Oh, that dunks. It's a dunk. Okay, so it dunks them off the map. That's pretty good. Let's go back to stand. Okay, our side sig is a big wave. The hitbox is massive, and it can literally travel all of Small Brawlhalla. This has so much coverage. And you can literally move basically when it stops. This is a great sig, you know. This is something you can definitely see lower level players spamming. Something like Orion's side sig. It's just pretty good and decently fast, and you can recover from it pretty well. How big's your reaction time if you miss it? That's fine. Like, and her down sig, I already know what this is. She's got a hitbox already. There's this initial hitbox, and then this massive one. You press frame step, go back, and you can see just the absolute scale of the great sword hitbox. Like, here we are, and then it just, okay, it just keeps going. Here's just, it covers that, and it goes back in, and it starts off huge, and then it gradually goes out. Sorry, I have to play this in reverse. Let's play it in forward. It just goes out like that. That covers so far away from where Mako actually is. That's a pretty good sig. Like, see that? And actually, like, the charged up bit has a hitbox as well, so you can actually hit that. And then you can follow up with the next part of the seg. That's something like Koji's sword side seg, I think, where he does one thing and then you can charge it. Yeah, he does one attack instead of charging it and then doing the attack. He has one stage of the attack and then you can release it after charging. So yeah, that's her great sword. I'm not the biggest fan of the weapon, but it's cool. Let's go into her guitars. Okay, I have no idea how to play guitars on mobile. But here we have the end seg. That's the Hatbox. It's pretty cool, and also her animation is pretty cool. She's got big water shark teeth. So this is a spike. So, and the big thing is, this is very similar to Asuri's guitar end seg. And here we go. You can, if you hold whatever direction you hold on your control stick or your D-pad does that have, that's the direction we go. So if I hold left, you'll go left. If I hold right, let me actually reset the damage. How do I reset the damage? Damage reset. Set damage 0. Okay. If you should not hold anything, that would just go to the right. But if I were to hold, it would go to the left. Oh, okay. And if I were to hold right, it goes right. So you can change it. That's called active input if you didn't know. A lot of people do know. And let's go right. And let's go up. Let's go right again. There we go. That is a pretty insane seg, you know. And here we have her side seg. She does shrink down. And then she does a little slash. Her heartbox does, in fact, get smaller when she does this move. So, but you can, like, steer past people like this. So you actually do have to release it at the right time. Why is it doing neutral? There you go. There we go. Yes, I know I'm on Brawlhalla. Okay. Yeah, you just have to release it at the right time. It does have quite a big hitbox. Let's go back. And see it in motion. This is kind of annoying having to do this in individual taps. So here's where she is. And then she goes forward, and there's this big hitbox, and then it comes out a little, so that'll hit someone on the ground, then it might even hit people at like half a jump height, so that's pretty cool. And then it gets even bigger, so you might even be able to hit like some people if they're close to the ground, but still jumping, you might be able to hit them there. And it is pretty fast overall, you know. Like, seriously, like, let's go at a frame step. Like, it's a predictable path, but you can jump out like almost immediately once you release it, and that's pretty cool. And the down seg, yeah, it is. I don't really understand how to steer it, but you can steer it. The down seg. You do a little spinny. And then you can steer it, I guess. I still don't really understand how this works. But you can hit them if you're right on top of them or stacked, as they call it in the Brawlhalla community, whatever. Yeah, so that's her segs. I think she's good. She might be better than Jaeun. I don't even know. I don't even know how to play Greatsword. Like, how does this even happen? And then you dunk him, there you go. So, yeah, I mean, that is a pretty good, Greatsword, seg right there. I tried to hit it midair, didn't work, I'm dead. Oh god. But yeah, I think her segs are good. The worst seg on her kit, I would definitely say, is the guitar down seg, because even though like it's cool to have a seg you can steer, it's like, what, you don't really need it. You could do this, or this, or actually go in with a light attack. So it's like, why even just do it? Like what? I mean, I'm literally playing Garbongo right now. Like, seriously, like, what? Oh god, I'm dead. Oh, okay, yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I've been rambling on this video while just playing the game. So, this actually might be too loud to upload. But, you know, it's fine if it's not. If it is, you won't be seeing this, and I wasted 15 minutes of my life. But if it is, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Sorry for not, like, sticking to my word and uploading consistently. But I'm having a stressful time at school for a little bit. So, it's cool. And if you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. Bye.